I won't call this a blackout video because I'm at my job and whatnot. I'm just sitting in the car real quick. Look, man, I didn't think I was going to have to do another Pelicans video. Uh, but lo and behold, I made the stupid mistake to comment on one of Will Guillory's posts, and shout outs to him. Like I told people, there's certain people on the Pelicans I still follow, and I like uh, Will Guillory. I like his writing. I also like his commentary. I don't have an issue with him. Like him, Ali Cassell. There's a couple others out there from the Pelicans that I still follow because I think they're genuinely just good guys. But Will Guillory made a post about the Pelicans having quality defenders, and I vehemently disagreed. And I said they don't have quality defenders, and quite frankly, they didn't address the issue, which is in a pick and roll situation where you're having someone targeting or attacking Zion. There's going to be mismatches and advantages, and even if they don't, in situations where Zion has to bump down and then has to try to recover out laterally to like the perimeter, it's not going to work. He's just too slow. And most of these idiots attack me. Well, they ain't attack me, but they basically attack my point. Trying to give me measurables and stuff. And look, it's not about the measurables. If it was simply about the measurables, John Wiseman last year would have been an all defensive first or second team player, or he would have been in the conversation for defensive player of the year. It's not about measurables here. Yes, that helps. But what I'm saying is this team needs the Morris twins, Robert Covington. Let me see. Let me throw some other names out there on defense. I'm not trying to get like the elite defenders here. I'm trying to give you guys who are like a level or so below them. Because what I'm trying to impart here is the guys are rookies, right? Most of these guys like Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, yada yada yada. They mentioned Josh Hart and Zion and Bi, which to me is a terrible argument. Neither one of those two niggas play defense. Number one. And two, Zion is undersized at the power forward slot, which only aids my argument. But, they mention these guys, and I'm like, look, is our league so bad to where rookies could just come in and dominate grown-ass men? Is it? I mean, think about this. We have allegedly the best league in the world. Even Luka Doncic, his first year, he came in and he put up 25 and 5. He couldn't dominate. He was really good, but he couldn't dominate. Within 2 years, that's changed. He's one of the elite players in the league now. I'm not saying that the guys that they listed can't become elite defensive players. That's not what I'm arguing. That's not what I'm implying. What I am saying is for this year in context, just this year, none of these guys are going to play defense at an elite enough level for you. Okay? There's a difference between, this guy was this in college. Look, that don't mean shit. That nigga could be all that in college. Let that nigga try to guard Steph Curry the first time. Let me see how elite that nigga is. I'm being real. This is just facts. Okay? What I said shouldn't elicit a response to try to like poke holes in my argument because I didn't say anything that was bad. What I gave you was factual shit. This is one of the things that I agree with Stan on. You can't trust young players and rookies to play defense at a high level. You just simply can't. They're not prepared. They're not. The league is a whole different ballgame. League athleticism is different. That's why they have the statement the game slows down. This game is going to be moving way too fast for a lot of these guys. And y'all are trusting them have to make the right switches, call out the right assignment. No. They're going to make mistakes. They're going to give up baskets. They're not ready this year. They don't have quality pieces yet. That's the point. But for you to have Pelicans fans that want to sit here and try to, it just shows this, and this is not just a Pelicans fans issue. This is an American issue. Motherfuckers don't listen. They don't articulate. And they don't understand. They don't comprehend very well. We're not talking about what they will be. We don't even know that for sure because we got to see what happens. But none of the guys that they have are going to be all defensive team this year. Is it possible Brandon Ingram steps up on the defensive end? Sure. And he was a very net positive, very good defender back in New Orleans. The Lakers. Very possible. Is Zion's slow-footedness going to go away? No. That's how I attack Zion every time. I forced him into situations, even when it's not pick and roll, I force him in situations where he has to bump down and play center and then has to recover to the perimeter. Passing, ball swinging, all that. That's what I'm doing. Because once I do that, I got Zion. He's out the play. Now it's 5-on-4. We win. That's how you beat them. And that's how teams beat us last year. So when I sit there and I make this statement and people are all upset, look, you got better defensive players in the sense that they actually might play defense, but they're not ready yet. So where did you go? Where did you go? Nowhere. If they got one of the Morris twins and said, okay, you're going to be playing power forward, and we're going to put Zion at point guard and Nard at the 2 and B.I. at the 3, and then Valanciunas, I'd be like, okay, you got at least one good quality defender in your rotation that we know we can trust, especially in late game situations. We really know we can trust this guy. And even though he's not going to be able to stop Giannis and some of these other guys, he can at least make it hard for them. I'm telling you right now, you put Trey Murphy or Herb Jones onto Kevin Durant, LeBron James, AD, or Giannis, they will get their asses cooked. And it's not going to be cooked in a traditional sense of cooking. They're going to get elite level washed. They're going to get embarrassed. And those guys are going to target them because they know they can't defend them. At least with the Morris twins or Robert Covington, the KDs of the world and LeBrons and the Giannis have to be a tad bit little smarter. Because they know if they fuck up, that one of those guys are capable enough to make at least a play. Why? Because they're experienced and they have muscle. They have developed. This shouldn't be a controversial statement, but unfortunately it is because we live in a society and a world where people are extremely sensitive about things. This isn't hating. This is just telling you the truth. That's why Stan tried to play Bledsoe and Steven Adams, because he trusted vets. Not that those guys were any good on the defensive end either. But they're better quality defenders than those two dudes. Even with the pick and roll thing. And I even argue the best pick and roll defender, meaning you're going to guard the ball handler and the roll guy, is Jackson Hayes. He's long and athletic. And now he's also got experience. He's going to be your best asset in helping Zion in that way this year. Okay? I even gave them a bone. But if Jackson Hayes is the only guy you got, I'm sorry. I'm just telling you the truth. Now, an above-average offensive player might get shut down by one of these guys. But they know enough about NBA offenses and the little cheats in the game to where they can sit up in there and cook their ass. Look, Lonzo rookie year, he was touted as an excellent defender. That nigga still got cooked by DeMar DeRozan. And had no answers for him and didn't know what to do. Okay? Josh Hart, older guy, more experienced because he played longer, came into the league a rookie, still got cooked by some of the same guys that I'm mentioning. And even though Josh Hart is a much better defender now, he's still not a quality defender. He don't need to be guarding small forwards. He gets cooked. They're overmatched. Paul George is too much. LeBron is too much. KD is too much. Kawhi Leonard is too much. What Josh Hart, and that's the other thing. When I'm talking about undersized, Josh Hart needs to be on shooting guards and point guards. He don't need to be on forwards. Just because you place him there and he can kind of hold his own for a little bit don't mean he's a positive there and he need to be there the entire game. He's undersized. Zion is 6'6", and you want to place him at power forward to have to guard guys who I gave you the averages who are 4 inches taller. That's a fucking lot. I'm 5'8". I can tell you right now, when I get around a chick that's like 5'4", 5'3", they start looking at me crazy. They like, damn nigga, you tall. I can wear my heels. That's a lot of inches to give up. B.I., they some saying he's 6'7", some saying he's 6'9". Look, that nigga 6'9" until I see otherwise. B.I. is still lanky. And even he has this issue of stepping over his feet whenever he's trying to go like laterally. He still ain't fixed that issue. And you can still bully ball him. Undersized don't always mean verticality. It means muscle. A lot of these guys need like 10 and 15 pounds of raw strength. They don't have it. And show me where they're going to get it this year without steroids. I'll wait. Nothing I said should be taken as offensive. You should be looking at it as, okay, that makes tons of sense. But you might say, okay, that's where coaching comes into play. Maybe the coach can alleviate that. Okay, I might agree with that. I might not offer pushback. But again, there's a difference. If any of us go out there try to guard Golden State right now, I'm promising you, we'll all be considered rookies. I don't care if we play years of college or what. If we play pro overseas, that is not something somebody is prepared to just come in and defend. There's too many options, too many counters. That's the reason why they prefer high IQ guys, because Steve Kerr's system, quite frankly, is about options and decision making. You have to be intelligent. That's why they had 5 intelligent guys on the floor at all times: Steph, Clay, Iggy, Dre, and KD. Death lineup. There's a reason it's called the Death lineup or the Hamptons 5. And even at the highest level, NBA players struggle to guard it. Now, you might say, okay, well, they got too much talent. Fair enough. But even without it, it's still a struggle. Look, I think Steph led the league in scoring last year. Fantastic player. And was getting triple and quadruple teamed last year. And still led in scoring. Again, rookies ain't meant to come in and deal with that shit. Some vets ain't either. But at least the vets know the tricks of the trade. They don't know any of that shit. They got to learn. Who on that roster is going to teach them? That's what you need vets for. Anyways, let me go on up in here and go to work. That's my point, man. I hope y'all have a good day. Please, people, don't respond or don't listen to respond. Listen to understand. And then respond. We need that. Peace.